Sarah, wait.
I didn't even do anything with Adam.
He went back to his flat.
Yes.
You don't seem in a rush for Gary to find out.
No.
So, from where I'm standing...
I've got nothing to hide.
So why do you pretend I've been mugged then?
Just to explain the black eye.
So you wouldn't mind if I told Gary?
Do you know what? You can do what you want. I'm trying to treat you like an adult, but if you want to go around telling tales to my fiancé, be my guest.
Oh, I'm running out of ideas.
I know how frustrated you are.
I'm sorry. Just thought you'd be on my side.
It's not about taking sides.
Of course it is. What else could it be about?
It's about the twins and what's best for them.
But I'm best for them.
You're 17.
Right, and I'm surrounded by mature and responsible adults. Everywhere you look. Is she sensible?
What? All right, so age doesn't guarantee much, I give you that.
But I can't vote, but I doubt she can hold a pen.
I'm sorry Gary fired you.
It's fine. And for the record, you were busted the other night and you know it.
I'm glad we're still friends.
Me too.
And good luck this afternoon.
So how do you know?
Overheard him bragging to his mates.
Bragging?
You do know technically this is rape.
How is it rape? Why do you automatically assume he raped her?
Because she's 14.
She's what?
She's 14.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Look, we're not saying that he forced himself on her or anything like that, but the law does say...
Look, he's a good boy.
Oh, really? He's been threatening her.
If she hadn't have dropped her knickers, none of this would have happened.
Do you want me to wrap this round your head?
Come and try it!
All right, all right. This isn't going to get us anywhere, is it? But neutral corners, sit down, both of you.
So what's she gonna do?
Well, you might as well know the truth. Amy's had an abortion.
She's got rid of it? Well, why didn't you say?
Well, we just didn't think it was anybody else's business.
It's Tyler's business.
Well, he doesn't want the baby, so everybody's a winner.
So it's all completely done with?
Yeah, we'd appreciate it if you wouldn't shout it from the rooftops, though.
Of course I won't. I'm sorry for what she's had to go through, but he'll be relieved. And as far as the police go?
Well, we won't be getting the police involved, if that's what you mean. Best we put this all behind us.
Yeah. Thank you.
You don't have to finish your tea.
I will, though, if you don't mind. I'm gasping.
Gemma, love, you all right?
No, not really.
What's the matter?
It's my brother. He keeps popping up everywhere I go.
Right, I think that should do it.
The till was on the blink.
And why aren't you at work?
I'm on a cake run. She collared me on her way past.
Guilty as charged.
Should open and close like Gemma's
If you say legs.
heart.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Well, I was going to say mouth, but I've never seen it shut.
Ha ha. I'd check the till if I were you.
Oh. Sisters.
Mine's a terror.
Hey, bet she couldn't hold a candle to this one. Anyway, I better go purchase the old confectionery.
Well, thank you once again.
Hey, happy to be of service.
Let me give you something for your trouble.
Oh, no. Just give us a freebie one night.
I'm presuming you mean kebab.
Hey, if I was straight and 30 years older...
What's it like?
Won't give me an old chip off the floor, this one. After everything I've done for her. Now remember, got to make Fonzie.
I told you I don't know who that is.
Hello, love. Not changed your mind, then?
Why would I change my mind? I love them.
It's nice of you to represent him.
It's a favour.
You know my son, Seb. Hello.
How's your knee? Busted playing squash last time I saw you.
I played last week and first time in 2 years.
2 years, yeah? Where'd you play?
How's your knee?
Is this funny to you?
Nah, it's too expensive for me.
No.
I'm not here to make jokes. I want my brother and sister back.
Excuse me.
I know you do.
Seb, come on.
Why do you think I lied, Steve?
Have you seen what happens to people when they're pregnant?
Well, she won't get much of a bump. She's built like a racing snake.
What, and Tyler won't see her or hear about it?
He don't go to that school anymore.
So there's no such thing as social media?
Well, we'll tell her not to post out.
Not to... Have you met our daughter? That thing is surgically attached to her hand.
We could move away.
What?
We could move away.
So Amy gives up social media, we move away and bring up a child?
Why not?
Move where?
I don't know, Steve. Anywhere. Kent.
Kent? Have you noticed that I run a cab firm and you run a florist?
Well, I could open a florist, couldn't I, in Kent?
Oh, just like that?
Well, what do you suggest?
I don't know. Two weeks ago, everything was right with the world. Now Amy's pregnant and we're moving to flipping Kent.
Well, it doesn't have to be Kent.
No, Kent isn't the problem. This is madness. I mean, why did she have to get flipping pregnant?
I know. Look, I'm just trying to make the best of a bad situation. I mean, we were saying, weren't we, that we're quite like another baby, and, well, for better or for worse, Amy is having one.
It's a nightmare. We are living in a nightmare. I mean, what is going on? How has this happened?
Well, I'll tell you exactly how this has happened, Steve. We took our eye off the ball. We were too busy squabbling, always have been. All we ever think about is ourselves.
You know, I love her so much. Sometimes wish we'd never had her.
Or maybe we shouldn't have even got back together. I mean, maybe this whole thing is just a huge mistake.
You abandoned me in Morocco.
You slept with Leanne Battersby.
Oh, God, this is a mess. We're a mess. Why does life have to be so flipping hard?
Historical misdeeds can be hard to forgive.
Historical misdeeds? I didn't start the Great Fire of London, you know.
Tyrone had a very difficult childhood. Since his mother died, he's had an awful lot to absorb. I dare say that over time his attitude might soften.
In other words, you've heard his side of the story.
There's another side.
Well, I just did, you know, best I could at the time. We couldn't have coped. It's easy to look back and disapprove.
Everyone's circumstances are different.
He's a nice lad. Bit docile, but then that can't be helped. He didn't deserve his lot in life.
Well, you're on to larger questions.
Well, I better settle up. You talked to me for so long, my coffee's gone cold. What shall we call it?
There's no charge.
Well, maybe I'll see you again. And then again, maybe I won't.
Well, for Tyrone's sake, I hope you do.
Oh, that's my lift. Oh. Just think this time tomorrow I'll be in Italy, sipping superior cappuccinos.
Well, I shall envy you that.
I bet you will.
Well, goodbye for now.
Oh, goodbye.
You do everything you can to keep families together. Now, my mum might not want him. But I do. I'm the one who's always looked after him. I've never done drugs. I've got a house where they can live in with separate bedrooms. My landlady says it's fine. I've got a full-time job. So why shouldn't it be me who brings them up instead of a pair of complete strangers? Now, I'm not slagging the foster parents off, right? I appreciate everything that they've done. But it just doesn't seem fair on anyone. So that's why I'm applying for special guardianship.
Thank you, Sebastian.
You are a very lucky lad. What are you? Uh-huh. But from now on, keep it in your pocket. Tyler? Tyler! Amy? Amy Barlow, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Tyler's mum.
Right.
He had no business getting involved with a 14-year-old girl. And you should still be playing with dolls, never mind having it away with older lads. But I want you to know, it took guts to do what you did. I had an abortion once. It was a few years older than you
An
are, but
abortion?
it was a sensible thing to do.
I never had an abortion.
All right, I exaggerated.
Exaggerated.
Well, it suits everybody, doesn't it? You don't want her to have the baby, and neither does your lad.
I want a paternity test. I don't even believe it's Taylor's baby.
Did you think I am?
I want a DNA test.
All right, fine, you can have a DNA test. Then when it comes back positive, your Tyler can go back to prison, can't he?
In second thoughts, don't do a DNA test.
Listen, darling, we want nothing from you. You stay away from us and we'll stay away from you, but I tell you something. If your Tyler comes anywhere near our Amy, we'll be on the phone to the police faster than you can say underage sex.
Mum!
Fine. I'm going.
Yeah, and let's just hope the baby inherits our genes and not yours, eh?
Well, God help it if it does.
Can you actually believe the cheek of that woman?
Why'd you lie about it?
I didn't have time to tell you. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Well, at least we're not moving to Kent.
Oh, you really didn't have to, Sal.
I told you I made too much. You'd be the size of a house.
Taking pity on me.
Well, Kevin mentioned one thing and another.
Well, you sound like you got your hands full yourself.
Oh, if you're talking about Abby,
She's a bit full on.
well, she'll be going through the mill this afternoon.
So have I. I've spent 20 minutes looking for a sieve. I mean, she comes in like a whirlwind, turns the place upside down.
Evelyn?
Well, it's Evelyn.
Oh, Evelyn. Well, you might change your mind about her.
We'll see.
But you can't wait to have Fizz back now, can you?
She can't come back quick enough.
Well, I'll leave you to it.
Thanks again, Sal.
Ah, it's a pleasure. Take care of yourself.
See ya. Oh, have you seen this? Sally's brought us a lasagna.
I miss Cerberus.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
The truth is, they're better off where they are. Their foster parents can offer them a better life than I can, a much better life. I'm doing my best, but I haven't got a proper job or a proper place to live. And they're settled now. If I could have it any different, I would.
In your opinion, are there any reasons why Sebastian shouldn't be awarded special guardianship of Charlie and Lexi?
I love him to bits. And I'm glad he's old enough to look after himself, just about. But he couldn't raise two kids.
No, you couldn't. Who says that I can't?
Seb, quiet.
It wouldn't be fair on them. Living across the road from their own mother and not being able to see me. They need to be removed from all of this.
But you were the problem. Not me, you.
Seb's landlady, Eileen Grimshaw, she hasn't given her support to any of this. And even if she had, there wouldn't be two separate bedrooms in her house. And he isn't in full-time employment anymore. He lost his job this morning. I was there when it happened.
No, you were the reason that it happened.
Thank you, Miss Franklin. These are difficult and emotional days. I know the decisions you've taken prior to this hearing will not have been made lightly. But on this occasion, in keeping with Miss Franklin's wishes, I agree that the best thing for Charlie and Lexi would be to remain with their foster parents. I therefore grant the adoption order.
No. So that's it. I've lost him.
You did everything you could.
You should be on the stage!
No, honestly, I've had millions of ideas like that. They just never seem to work out. Instead of making a fortune, I end up in court.
So what's the latest then?
Well, I'm thinking of getting into the online game. You know, buying and selling.
So what's the idea?
Well, it's like eBay, but only for people in the north. Well, it's like a cross between eBay and Gumtree.
But have you got a name for it?
That's the best bit. I'm thinking of calling it ebuygum.com.
He's a genius.
Right.
Ah, good afternoon.
We're looking for my Nana.
Well, has she gone?
I'm afraid so. It's about an hour ago.
Did she say anything?
She hasn't given up hope.
Well, if you was a betting man, do you think she'd come back?
All right, mate. Keep the change. Hey, don't take the side one on.
What? It wasn't her fault. It wasn't her fault. Were you there when she was coming in at 4 o'clock in the morning? Were you there when I was trying to put the twins to bed and she was dragging blokes into her bedroom, smashed out of her skull?
No.
I was 12 years old, and I was feeding them and I was bathing them, and she was nowhere to be seen, so don't you tell me that this wasn't her fault.
Just take it easy, yeah?
Yeah, thanks for nothing. Oi.
Seb, come here.
You never gave a damn, did you? Well, you've got what you wanted now. No more children, so no more responsibilities. So go and drink and snort yourself into oblivion.
This isn't what I wanted, Seb.
You gave up on them!
I did not give up on them.
You know, there's one silver lining to this. At least I won't remember you.
Hey, come on. Look, there's no call for that.
What's this got to do with you?
Nothing.
So keep your mouth shut.
I'm just saying, mate. Just try to calm down.
She's nothing but a skank. Pathetic. That's what you are.
Hey. You know what? There was a time when I'd have kept a bottle of whiskey stashed under one of these benches. But they told me if I ever touched another drop, I could forget about it. It was like having the last rites. Felt like that and all, but do you know what? Somehow, I came through it. I did, just like you.
I never gave up on him.
No, I know you did.
I put him first. And that was the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
I understand.
But he's right, I am a failure and a junkie and a skank.
Nothing wrong with skanks. Some of my best friends are skanks. My sister's a skank. Hey, you want something to take your mind off it?
Oh, you don't hang about?
What? Oh, no, I'm not. I didn't mean that.
Oh, sorry. I thought this boat was dry.
It is.
I've just given my kids up and you want me to play snap.
Well, I was thinking more gin rummy without the gin or the rum.
Or, strip Jack naked without the stripping.
Yeah. Or poker without... No, I'll leave that one. Let's leave that. Leave that there.
Why are you being so kind to me?
Another brilliant day parenting.
Well, if life would just stop throwing rocks at us, Steve, we wouldn't have to duck.
Well, I'm glad I'm not on my own.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Hey.
Hey. How did it go?
How do you think?
I'm sorry.
Of course you are.
Are you gonna get to see them again?
Yeah, tomorrow. To say goodbye.
I'll make the most of it. And I hope it goes okay.
Thanks.
Can I be honest with you, Peter?
Yeah.
These cards aren't really doing it for me.
No, me neither.
I'd rather just have a shoulder to cry on.
Yeah? Well, with any shoulder do.
I'd prefer it to be yours.
Better.
Is the lock on that door secure?
I'll put it on myself.
Damn, I was hoping it'd work.
Hey, you want me to go at my handiwork?
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
Well, Sam continues to push her luck, but is it about to run out as she attempts her biggest scam yet in new drama Cleaning Up next? And after Love Island, she's now using her fame to raise awareness of landmines. Find out what Camilla did next on ITVB in just a few minutes.